Right. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are from the world. Welcome to the Bubbles Craftsman Truck Series, race number 3 from Atlanta Motor Speedway. I am Beast. Alongside with me in the booth today, we have Corey Wilson and Dim up in the booth.
Hello. I don't think Dim is there right now, so we'll turn it a little bit
So
later.
it's just gonna be us three today. Bubble will not talk. So this track's very interesting. It's a 1.5 mile racetrack. Typical, as usual. Turns 1 and turns 3 are roughly the same. It's really fast.
So I got a second car out today. Solar. Not sure what number he's running. They're good points stay last.
Beast, just letting you know the stream is not up. So
Stream is
you
up.
did an intro for nothing.
Stream is up. I started the stream. It's probably the delay, because the stream should be up right now.
Yeah, let me check real quick. On my second monitor real quick.
Pretty sure I started, right?
Solar is full on right now. It's up.
Yeah, stream is going. I think then they should have heard him too. Solar comes up to the checkered. What will that lap time be? It's our second qualifier. Might have more people than last week. Not sure.
Oh yeah. So I expect pole time to be a 35.0 to a 34.9. So it's gonna be really fast. It's gonna be a really good lap time.
Anthony's up. This was one of the guys that we've seen have the most practice in that previous session that we were just in.
Oh yeah. I've done some practice laps, and this track's very fun to drive, and I cannot wait for the cup race whenever that's gonna happen. But we don't have a streamer right now for it, which is unfortunate.
Anthony was really consistent when he came onto this track.
Look at him here. He's already ripping the top on his warm-up lap. Nearly close to the wall. Coming across the line for his warm-up lap. 188 across the start-finish line as he rips his way into turn 1 and 2. 197 entering the corner here.
Good speed, center of corner.
Let's do about 171. Ooh, he had to slow down a lot there because of the wall.
Kept decent speed down the back straightaway.
Oh yeah, and it's starting to get cloudy here now. Like we said last week, there is dynamic weather. So if it rains, we would have to pause the session.
Yeah.
Ooh, Anthony at a 173 exit off the corner. That's going to be a slow time there. That might be a bad time.
Across the line. That was his checkered.
35.629 is the time from Anthony.
You're going to see a lot of guys up on that wall for their qualifying run. Most favorited lane for, running a hot lap. Definitely can carry that speed off down the straight, so.
So far, the other two people that I've went was Solar. He did a 36.033, and Fard, which he ran a 36.467.
Silent is up next.
Can't remember if Silent even qualified in last week or he did qualify in and got wrecked out. I can't remember because that was a crazy finish last week. Oh, he's in the wall.
That's gonna hurt him coming to his hot lap.
You're right about that, Corey. And about last week, after the race, we had some conflict going on between, can't remember who, but we had some conflict.
Oh,
Oh, he's in the wall.
again. I think that might be it for his lap.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just gonna limp it back around here. He won't qualify in, so.
Uh, about last week, there was almost a fight after the race. Thankfully, it got broken up. So that's going to be one of the top stories in today's race. Was the drama from last week's Auto Club race. So that's going to be crazy to watch out for. And the chase points right now, I've heard it's extremely close, if I'm correct on that.
Yeah, chase points are really close. Rasco was actually somebody we saw. He jumped up a lot in the points from that win that he took last week. Jumped 7 points, shot him straight to the points lead because Ryder actually didn't have such a good race last week. Some of these guys stayed the same. Some of these guys stayed around the same place in the standings. Some of these guys jumped a lot. So, and these guys are gonna be fighting all season. We're running out of time really quickly on the chase. So these guys are gonna have to start putting themselves in the good here if they want to have a chance at the title.
Silent ran a lap time of a 36.529. Y'all are wondering. Next truck out is Bucket in the number 97 Pro Core truck. That truck actually looks very decent, not gonna lie.
Yeah, not a bad scheme they gave us this weekend.
So he heads into turn one, he brakes. Braking's very interesting. It helps your truck rotate in the corners. I've been doing it on my practice runs, and it helps me a lot.
I mean, I saw a lot of guys braking, trying to get that rotation early on in the corner to help their exit. But let's see what it is as he comes up to checker.
A lift. Oh, this is beautiful.
That was a good corner. Right up
Beautiful
close to the wall.
corner.
How close can you get?
Off the line. Top of the board, a 35.450 for Bucket. What a good lap that was.
Now, people are going to see that, and they're going to start trying to run what he did. That's what these later guys are doing. They're taking notes from these faster guys, trying to figure out what's the line that you want to run. As Chance is up next. They're obviously looking to rebound off of last week. They got caught in some bad luck, so they're going to try and see what they can do here. Haven't seen much of him in practice, but hoping he can make him. Hoping he could put it in the race today. He's got to catch up back in points.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so too. And like you mentioned, he's got to play catch up. He's gonna have to dig today if he wants to get back into that chase here. And that number 29 truck is looking pretty good. The soda sense looks beautiful as he's coming to his green flag for his one lap. About 184 across the line here. 192 in the corner.
Held
179 off of 2.
This is going to challenge Pole.
I just got word from Bubble that the groove is going to carry over into the race just like last weekend at Auto Club. Chance getting really close to that wall. You don't want to get too close to it.
How close can you get? This is going to challenge Pole as he comes across the line. What will it be?
Oh, by a tenth. 35.350. Beautiful lap.
I like what Buck did, but you got to run the top. You got to carry all that speed you can. And he did exactly that.
Oh, yeah. He was really close to that wall. That was beautiful.
Sent me to number 5, Aveline. He actually just got that scheme made a little bit before the race. A little bit of issues last night trying to make the scheme. They had to push it back, and they had to make it this morning. They were able to get back on track.
And thankfully, they got it done in the garage this morning, so he's out here able to qualify for the race. Let's see if he can make it into the show.
This is looking like a
and
decent...
I'm starting to see a groove up top here.
I can't see anything from the TVs just yet, but I'm sure we'll start to see it in a little bit.
198 entering the corner.
Oh, and he's in the wall. And that's going to be his lap. Just going to bring it around. He knows it's over, but, you know, bring it around here.
He's still got to finish the job.
Yeah, just gonna finish it out. And that was
decent
a good.
third.
That was a good turn 3 and 4. If he just didn't mess up turns 1 and 2, he probably would have challenged to make it in.
36.563 for Amazing Timmy.
Wait on our next qualifier. Cut.
Next truck out is Cut. Last weekend at Auto Club, he almost won the race. He had a crazy run off of 4 on the final lap, one of the most ridiculous runs we've ever seen. No, that was Fard.
Yeah, Fard. That was
That was still a crazy finish last weekend.
I mean, he's still one of the guys. Yeah, last week still one of the guys that didn't have such a good points day. Actually lost position in points, and now he's 6 points away from that cutoff. So he's nowhere close to safe. He's still gotta be. He's gotta be fast today if he wants to get himself away from that cut line. So he comes up to the
He's coming to the green. 187 across the start finish line. He's carrying some big momentum into turn 1. Right up against the fences you want. Just arcing it down about 176 off the corner. So he's down the back straightaway. Entering 3 about 192.
Don't push it too hard. You gotta make it in the race. Turns 3 and 4. He's gonna get close. How close can he get? Checkered flag. And then the grass a little bit. Where would that put him?
They should put him 3rd.
It's a good lap.
34.479.
You just got to make the show. Now, obviously, there's that extra point for pole, which is 1 point. But these guys, that will definitely be aimed for some of these guys later on in the season when they really do need those points.
Driver radio from Mamba. He was frozen entering turn 1.
Froze. And he still made it in.
Yep.
And that was one of the faster laps, too. So that's good on him. Flavored's up.
Really good.
This was a guy who had a sub last week. Robloxian subbed for him. They obviously did a good job.
Oh, yeah, Robloxian did a really good job subbing for Flavored last week, and it helped him in the points.
Yeah, he gained 2 spots last week in points. So, and he's in the wall. Now it's not over yet. He can still salvage something on this lap. He's just got to be really fast.
About 193 and 194 entering the corner. Is there someone on the racetrack? It's going to enter turn 3 about 192, 193. How close do you get to that wall? Oh, he doesn't get as close at all. Let's see what the time is across the finish line. That's going to put him 4th at 35.513.
You should be happy with that.
As it is just hitting noon on the East Coast here. It is midday on a Sunday afternoon here. Henry is going to be up next.
Athen.
Which Athen is going to be subbing for Henry. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Subbing for Henry. On the wall a little bit there.
Out there.
Now, Athen's one of the guys who want to pay attention to this race. He's actually got a name for himself in this league. He's very fast when it comes down to ovals and intermediate racing. Obviously logged some practice laps earlier in the previous session, so we're gonna have to. He should do pretty good on his Outlap, on his outlap. And as he comes to the
188
fire
across
lap.
the finish line on his outlap.
Very
He
good
is
speed.
full on.
198 down into turn 1.
Braking for the corner. So like I said earlier, it helps the truck rotate, and look at it. It's helping
What
him
speed?
rotate 181
This
the
could
corner.
challenge. This could challenge Pole right here. That was very good speed. Turn 1 and 2. He really let the car roll in the corner. What's it gonna
This
be
is
off
gonna be a
exit?
fly.
Oh, he's in the wall a little
Oh,
bit.
that's the wall off exit.
Not detrimental. Checker flag at the
He's
line.
still gonna get pulled by 3/10 nearly at 35.063
What a
for
lap.
Athens. I told you all, pole is gonna be a 35 point. It's either gonna be a 34.9 to a 35.1, and look where we're at already.
Dim's
We're already
up.
hitting the 35.0s. What a lap.
Now I'm not sure who this is. I think this is Cress.
But Dim is subbing for him.
This might be, yeah, but I think he may be subbing for Cress. I'm not sure.
And I just got word
Maybe.
from that Goodyear brought a softer tire compound this morning. They flew in a softer compound tire from their headquarters to the track this morning.
Yeah, they were speaking about that. There is a shorter run on tires today.
Dim hits the same speed as Athen across the line on his warm-up lap.
Now, them actually didn't do what most drivers did on the top, but he's actually going to be in the wall, and that's going to be the lap. And that has got to be frustrating. Yeah, you
The
saw
lag says Dim.
Oh. Now, he can challenge it and show a clip. Bubble may let him have another run. But we didn't see them do what most drivers did on the top. He actually kind of entered a little bit lower than everybody else.
36.750.
Now, Bubble may let him have another chance at it. That's if he has a clip for his lag.
No protest in qualifying, so that's
No
going to be
protest in
pretty much it for
qualifying.
Dim.
So he will be done.
Next up is Honey. Which,
Ford, I think,
but
is
Ford
subbing
is
for him.
subbing for him.
Now, Ford qualified on pole last week. Not sure how much practice he has in the trucks, but he should make it in. Ford is one of the guys that, brings a lot of speed to most tracks he races at.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure Ford was running in the test races last night.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh, Ford's already in the wall.
Yeah, but good thing it's his outlap.
He's just got to carry his speed in 3 and 4, and he'll be good to go here on his one flyer lap.
Now, Honey was actually close to the cut line at Daytona. Didn't make it into Auto Club, obviously, messing up on his qualifying lap. So Ford's gonna try and help him here, put him back into the chase.
Ford lifts extremely early for turn 1, and I like that. Careful on the throttle here, being really patient. Now he throttles it up 179 off of turn 1, off of turn 2.
Good speed. That's all you need to do is just make it in.
195. 194, wow. Through 3 and 4, this could be a challenge lap for pole here, as I'm starting to see more rubber get laid down.
Yeah, he took the sacrifice and lifted out coming off exit. Didn't want to get it in the wall. What will
Third.
it be? Third. That should put him in.
34.4 flat.
Should put him in comfortably for this race. Next person's gonna be coming up now.
Lance. And a little update on these trucks. There is a new spring sets on the rear axle and new spoiler package, and the splitter has been extended.
Yeah, we saw.
So that will mean dirty air.
Yeah, we saw major changes happen to the cars from yesterday's testing. Obviously, there was seen that there needed to be some changes done, and they worked quickly to get those changes done for today's race.
Yes, because of the low horsepower that these trucks have.
Yeah, they
So that should be fun.
Yeah, changed it from what seemed to be pack racing yesterday, now maybe more spread out today. And more lane choices, definitely. And he's in the wall. Coming to the flyer.
And we've added just a little bit more horsepower.
Now, Lance didn't come in here comfortably. He was actually below the cut line. He was 3 points out from being in the chase. So if he doesn't make it in here, he's just going to put himself in a deeper hole.
What a good 1-2 there.
He was very
Carried
fast last week.
179 off exit.
Can he put himself, can he fix it? Can he salvage it? Brace a lot. Tries to rotate the center of the quarter. Not getting so close to that wall.
Across the line. What is his time? That's going to put him 8th, 9th, 36.050.
So he is in. Obviously, with the mess up on the outlap, he's not gonna be comfortably in right now. I'm not sure how many qualifiers we have left. Obviously, 13 people have qualified.
Friend is up next here. The number 12 truck.
To get himself a coming up to his qualifying lap. Good turn.
He's slow. He's slow off of 4.
Yeah, not some of the faster speeds we've seen. 185 at the line. Oh, he turned right a little bit entering. Breakdown to 157.
He is so low. He ain't making in with that one.
I'm not sure if he had that much practice, but this is not going to be one of the better laps. He's going to have to see. Well, let's see what he does in 3 and 4.
I am predicting a 36.1 to a 36.3 right now. Let's see what the time will be here off of 4.
Yeah, he lifted out in turns 3 and 4 across the line.
36.117.
I think
P11.
P11, so he's in, but depending on how many qualifiers we have left.
PC is up next.
PC's up.
PC is one of the fastest guys. He was really good last week in that auto club, and he's been looking strong here in practice. And I don't know if y'all realize, but there is some shade in 1 and 2 because of the billboards there. So that's kind of cool, kind of making the track a little bit cool down there. We have 9 qualifiers left after PC.
Oh,
and
it's
PC.
the wall. Now he really just needs to make it in today. He's so far first races he's kept himself in that 2nd and 3rd spot in the standings. He actually runs the middle lane. Spoke to PCB right before qualifying. He said he liked that bottom middle lane way better than the top. So he felt like it was way faster. Let's see what it is.
See what he does. 3 and 4.
He runs the top. Oh, he actually hits the. Yeah, that's something he was telling. Something he was telling me. He's got to be careful. Good.
He's careful enough. What a lap from PC. Looks like a pole.
On the lap.
Ooh. That's going to put him midfield. 6th, 35.571.
Yeah, well, that team really needs to aim for making it in. They just got to keep themselves consistent. He's been keeping a good gap to that cutoff, so if they stay like this, they'll definitely make it into the chase. Next person's up. It's going to be Nathan. The 9 John Deere car.
All right, next is Yeet and the number 9 truck, as you mentioned. It's kind of looking a little bit blank, though. But, you know, it's whatever. Oh, he's really tight there on it coming to his flyer.
180 at the line. Yeah, he's gonna need to have a pretty good turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 if he wants to get himself in here. Down to 168,
Mid 1 and 2 though.
163. Sacrifices a lot of exit speed.
I'm expecting this lap to be a 36-1 to a 36-3 here from Yeet. This is definitely not pole.
Picked it up in 3 and 4. Definitely had a better 3 and 4 than 1 and 2. What is it at the line?
Trying to figure out 36.017. Sorry, it took me a minute to find his username, but yeah, it's gonna put him 9th. Next truck out is F1 Racing Fan, the number 20 Air Force. He's carrying some really good speed entering 3 and 4 here, coming to his green flag lap. And there is more rubber starting to get put up there, so as qualifying goes on, it's going to make that top even more worse as he's on his way to his green flag lap, and he's on it right now. He's going to enter turn 1 about 191, 192. He's braking all the way down to like 165 though. Let's see what he does off of 2. 178 off the corner. Not too bad. He's got to pick it up a little bit in 3 and 4. Oh my goodness, how close can you get to that wall? That was so close, Corey. Let's see what he gets here.
Very close to the wall.
Third! 35.383.
Now, I'm assuming that nobody's probably going to challenge pole. I mean, Athens' speed was incredible going down into turn 1. That's the fastest we've seen all day. 198. So far, nobody has came close to that.
Oh, yeah. And in practice, I managed to do a 35.096. So I know 35 flats are definitely possible in qualifying trim. As next truck out is Bacon? And the number 2 Pennzoil truck. As you can kind of see, it's got the wrong sponsor on there, but who cares? As there are 7 people to go after the 2 truck.
7 people left. 193 down to turn 1. Oh, he tried to get it off the wall, braked way too much. He's going to have to pick it up in 3 or 4 here.
Interesting that we're having spotters for an intermediate track. That's very interesting. Maybe that's going to help these drivers get used to their surroundings.
Yeah, because
I don't know. That's very interesting.
Talladega is going to be a big race for these guys.
Oh, yeah. Across the line, let's see what this time is. That's going to put him... it's a 36.375, so that's towards the rear of the field.
Yeah, he might not be making it in today. But he's just got to get lucky. Some of these guys that go after him.
That's going to put him 14th. Noah is up next.
Noah's up next.
As you see, he's got a brand spanking new truck, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, this was I was watching Noah in last session practice. Yeah, obviously, he hit the wall, but he felt pretty comfortable up there. It looked like he was pretty comfortable up there on the top. Didn't look extremely fast, but definitely looked like he had pace to make it into the race. So we'll have to see what it is when he comes up to his actual lap. He's going to get in the wall.
Yep.
It's not over yet. He still could salvage it on his actual lap. But he's going to be really slow coming down to it. 182 at the line.
Man, don't you love the flames, the DuPont flames? It's such a classic scheme. It is so beautiful.
Yeah, those schemes are always stand out. He actually
Oh, he
got out the gas heavily. And the wall.
He's gonna have to push it here in 3 and 4. He's gonna have to dig. Let's see what he can do.
I've seen a lot of guys getting that wall, and they're still in. So he pushed it. He pushed it. He pushed his entry, rolled the center, let it
Oh, look at
rotate.
this corner.
Coming
How
off
close
exit.
can you get to that?
180 off
180
exit.
off corner. Cross the line. Midfield 35.933 for Noah.
He should be happy with that one. I think he might be in this race. Even with that mess up coming to his actual lap, he definitely should feel comfortable.
And Banks is out now. As that's going to put, I believe, Bacon on the cutoff.
So depending on what Jason gets here, he might put Bacon below the cutoff.
Oh, he's already in the wall on his outlap.
Development ride. He's racing 4 bubble. They've had not the best season so far, but they're looking to turn it around. Runs the middle lane, slides up.
Oh, he really did slide up there. This might hurt him here coming to his green because he's going to tap that wall just a little bit, though. Just a little kiss, but nothing much as he's green. It's going to enter about 191, 192. Was extremely early for the corner.
Actually, really good speed through turns 1 and 2. It was a decent. This looks like a decent lap. This should put him in.
See what he does. Let's see what he does for 3 and 4 here.
To really get out the gas.
He left extremely much. Too much there.
Rotated the center. He's gonna get good exit speed. What's it gonna be down to the checker?
Where is he? Sorry, 35.883.
And Ryder's up, our Daytona winner.
I'm really getting confused on these lap times because I cannot see the cutoff line.
Our season opener. He won the season opener. Finished 10th last week. Lost position in points. He's still second. I think he's 12 points to the good right now as we speak. So once again, he just has to. All he has to do is make it in. No need to push it really. I mean, unless you really want to go for that pole, get those pole points. Good speed, 195 entering into turn 1. Lifted on entry, letting the car rotate the center. Not a lot of exit speed off turn 2. Let's see what he does down into turn 3.
He is flying here as he's going to enter turn 3 about 190. List right as soon as the banking transition starts. 164. Starting to speed up here.
Decent lap. Should put a midfield. Checkered flag.
Midfield, you were correct. 35.896.
Yeah, those guys are really just aiming. Those guys are also aiming to put themselves just in the race. I don't think they have any need to risk the wall.
So, I'm pretty sure Lance is silver. So, silver is on the cut line now. As Axe is up next. The number 22 truck.
Haven't seen much. I don't think we have seen Axe at all so far this season. He's actually in the wall.
Oh, the wall. The 22, the driver of the 22 last night, Axel, he got banned and had to get behavioral training before he came back. So now he's back, and we're hoping he can stay here.
Yeah, and I think he's hoping the same thing. As this is a good lap. This should put him in comfortably. Probably upper midfield. Ducks it a little bit low. That third seam. Sorry. Checker flag.
Just gonna put midfield 35.817. And Lance is now out of the field. So that's gonna put Solar on the cutoff. Yeet is on the chopping block. Next truck out is Shore in the number 21 Kingsford truck.
Now, he did not make it in last week. Obviously, with the mistake of hitting the wall, a lot of guys we saw making that mistake today. So let's see if he can keep it off the wall this time.
I'm hoping the same thing as you see his scheme. It's kind of like the 24 scheme, but a little bit different. A little less flame on it.
Oh, and he's in the wall. 178 at the line. He can still salvage something on this lap.
See what he can do here. He's gonna enter. He entered on the seam, so that might. No, that's actually not gonna hurt him. He gets a 175 extra corner.
Good speed. He didn't push it as much as he did in 3 and 4.
Mm-mm.
He's
gonna have to gain all 7 turns or he.
Now he really sacrificed mid-corner speed. Drove it in there really hard.
Across the line. Ooh, off before he got a 172 exit. Across the line. Ooh, he's not in. 36.050.
And he will have to look to next week at Bristol, I believe.
Bristol's going to be even a harder track than this.
Jason, also known as Simply Disher. I think he's subbing for Rasco this week. I think that's your points leader.
Look at this number 8 truck looking pretty decent.
Yeah, Rasco.
Oh, he's in the wall big time.
That is not. If Rasco's watching, that's not something he wants to see. Rasco last week's winner. He had a good points day, so he jumped 7 spots from where he was before the race.
Which is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, he just.
I'm telling y'all, winning one race can make a tremendous outcome with this new points format. It's insane. If y'all watch Formula One, it's like Formula One
Oh,
points.
and he's in the wall. That's gonna hurt Rasco. It's not looking like he's gonna make. It's not looking like he's gonna put Rasco or Discharge is gonna put himself in for Rasco, but he's not gonna make it in.
Man, not gonna lie, I would want to start to move around the racetrack because the top is starting to get worse right now.
NASCAR boys up. 88.
Monk in the number 88 truck looking beautiful. Gabe's graphic design absolutely cooked with this truck. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's a truck
Definitely
that
one of the best trucks.
Definitely want to see that make the race.
I'd love to see this make the scheme. I'd love to see this truck make the race too. Sorry for the little bobble there. He's to his green and 188 across the finish line.
Good speed.
On his
198.
190.
Oh, and he's in the wall. That's going to be the lap.
This top is not good anymore. As you see, the rubber is starting to get laid in. And oh, he's gonna hit the wall again. No, he's not. These guys need to start moving lower here, because that top is starting to toy with them here just a little bit.
188. He's probably gonna be out here.
Monk is frustrated after that one.
Yeah, I would be too. And they had a good car. Very fast speed down to the turn one. Challenged Athens speed, 198 as well. So that's gotta be disappointing for them.
Okay. Monk is going to join in the booth now.
Systems up.
Hello.
Hello, Monk. I know you're frustrated after qualifying, which stinks.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, good speed too. Down to the turn one. System. Crashed out last race. Did not get to finish the race. That hurt them in points, so they're gonna look to aim for better.
.172 off of 4. Let's see what he's going to get here. This is kind of slow on his outlap. It's getting there about 191.
That's the second driver I saw apart from PC that's went down to the middle lane. Still has good speed exiting.
172 there off the corner. I think some of these drivers are starting to listen now. That top ain't good no more.
Ran
Oh, he's gonna hit the wall. No.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh, he slightly taps the wall.
What's it gonna be at the line?
That's gonna put him in field 35.846. He is in, so I'm pretty sure Noah is on the or Yeet. It's either Yeet or Noah that's on the cutoff line right now. I cannot tell. Next truck out is Odin. Different look this week in the number instead of the good wrench, she's got the number 3 Wrangler truck.
Yeah, Yeet is the last person in the field.
Thank you, Monk, for the correction. It's been a tough start for Odin. He couldn't show at the Auto Club. He barely missed out on Daytona. Hoping he can make the show here today.
Yeah, they've definitely got to rebound. Their first 2 races were not. Yeah, their first 2 races weren't what they wanted, so they're definitely going to look to aim. Definitely looking for better today.
195 entering the corner. Oh, he's going all the way down low to the inside.
Takes
Look
to
at
the
this.
bottom.
He's up and bottom.
First guy to ever go down to that apron. And he had good speed exiting as well.
Man, he might make the field here if he doesn't screw up here.
3 and 4. He went
Back to
top,
the
arcing it
middle.
down.
Like I said, you got to be careful because this wall comes up really fast.
Yeah, it comes
Oh,
at
he
you.
might be in the
That was a good speed.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
he
he's
gonna be at
in.
the line?
midfield 35.621.
Yeah, he's got to be happy with that one. He's going to be starting today.
And Yeet is now out with Noah on the cut line. And the driver in 14th, I believe. No, the driver in 13th. He is the development driver for Bubble.
30's up. Got a lot of qualifiers here today. A lot of people going home.
Already in the number 23. Gonna stick just under the highline groove, crossing the line at 134. I mean 184. Yeah, running right in the middle of the track, but 160 is lowest.
Good exit.
Only 170 on exit.
This should put him into the show.
Yeah.
Like a mid-pack. Quality run.
Should run the middle in 3 and 4, yeah. Just
away from
on
that
that
wall.
groove, a little bit faster than turns 1 and 2.
Keep it away from that wall. That's what you gotta do. What's it gonna be when he comes down to the checkered?
And he should be in. Yeah, he is in.
He is in.
Oh, shit, that's definitely in.
I believe only in 11th though.
It's-
Nowhere
the
is
sub-
out in Ryder.
The sub list today is Anthony subbing for Kez, Ford is subbing for Honey, Athen is subbing for Henry, Dim is subbing for Krez, and Discharge is subbing for Oscar.
As Bubble is up.
Bubble is up to qualify for the race. Interesting.
Two-time champion in Bubbles Cup D1 in the D1 series. Bubble, he's a two-time champion. IROC in Bubbles Cup season 2. So
Yeah, and he is actually a part of the only team in this truck series. It is between the 14, 48, and the 88. Jason is the driver of the 14, and I'm the driver of the 88.
88.
188 at the 187 at the line. Sorry, good speed.
And Bubble's going to be part-time with the 48 truck.
Now Bubbles had a lot of practice, I assume, with these cars. Or these trucks, sorry. Good speed off exit. 197 entering, 179 exiting. This could
Yeah,
challenge
this is
Bubble.
This is one of Bubble's best tracks, so no brainer we would see him here. He is up against the wall.
Beautiful. Look at
Good
this.
speed. Oh, he got so close. How close can you get coming down to the checker? This is going to challenge Pole.
Second.
Yeah, that looked like a really good lap. If not
And
Pole, it was
Athen-
going to be second.
Yeah, Athen is on pole with Bubble in P2.
Athen will be starting this race on
What a
pole.
lap. Wow.
They should be happy with that one. They got good speed coming into this race.
Bubble trying to bushwhack here. Very interesting.
Let's hope one person misses so I could tell. That does knock Ryder out of the race.
Very interesting that Bubble decides to qualify in for this race. You know, he's a cup driver. He maybe wants to get that experience for the Atlanta race, which who knows when that's going to happen because we don't have a streamer for it right now.
But this, I don't view this as a surprise. This is Bubble's best track.
Oh, yeah.
So
Definitely look at
if it would be
Athen
any
and
race,
Bubble
it'll
this
probably be
race.
this race.
Look at those two this race, Athen and Bubble. I can see them fighting for the win at the end of this, if we don't have late race caution, that is.
A late race caution could definitely screw you up. And this race is going to be 80 laps today from Atlanta, so tire wear and strategy is going to be interesting.
So drivers are gonna start getting ready here. I'm gonna start lining up. Athen with pole by 2 whole tenths. That was a flyer that he had.
Yes. Athen was so fast. I could have qualified if I wanted to, but unfortunately I decided not to. But if I did qualify, I could probably challenge Athen, maybe even beat him.
Okay, peace.
No, I'm being serious about this. I ran a 5.0 during practice, so solo.
So we are just waiting for the game to be shut down and us to rejoin.
I don't think we're shutting down. We're still thing in
The
here.
groove was supposed to carry on into the next session.
Oh yeah. So I believe we are going to take a quick break and get ready for.
Yeah, so we will
Yes.
take a quick break. Stream will be back
So
on when drivers are on the
grab your
pit road.
snacks, grab your sodas, because when we come back, it's going to be race time from Atlanta Motor Speedway.
I got to export
Okay.
faster.
Oh.
I'm just gonna put it in.
Monk, where are you sending this set?
Sports Network. I'm gonna go over
Okay.
the injury report.
Okay. All right. Monk is here with the injury report. Monk, take it away.
So, this is the injury report for both Auto Club and Daytona because that's how we do it. Because when you do a race, your injury doesn't get removed instantly. So from Daytona, Honey, who isn't racing in this, he did get diagnosed with Eric Almirola from 2018. He got turned on the last lap. Driver of the 48 in the that is bubble. He has first time, so he does have new car smell. He hasn't been in the car since I believe Daytona, but they cleaned it all up. Black, who is in the number 11, starting somewhere in P6 or 7, he had a huge hit at Daytona. So if you've ever watched Agent commentating, he screams huge hit. So we gave him that. Dr. Halifax gave him that. And then all drivers from Bubble screaming, he put him in the wall. Everyone got slight hearing damage. It was a bad day at Daytona and Auto Club. We had to get an ear doctor, actually. Dr. Root Canal. I don't know why he isn't doing root canals, but he's doing ears. I don't know what about that. So it's just weird here at Atlanta, I believe we're at. I don't even know. Too many injuries. Too many people getting injured.
Yes, it is ridiculous.
We made safety improvements, but I don't think those worked. So I think we're just trying to get ready to go green.
Last week, I can't confirm we were all screaming, so I'm pretty sure we all gave the drivers, even ourselves, slight hearing damage. So you love to see it. And let's hope we don't see anyone have a fatal wreck today, or we see something crazy happen. Oh, we have a booth now. Sweet. Sorry about that.
And there is the injury report as drivers are lined up on the pit road ready to start this race. So obviously before we go green,
15 drivers here today.
Yeah, as under pacing, we will go over the order for this lineup for the start of this race. Waiting on the call from race control.
Man, not gonna lie, I hope I don't know if it's just me, but this booth feels slightly weird.
I think we are waiting for Turdy, but he is here.
This booth feels extremely weird.
And race control
I don't know if
has...
it's...
Yeah, our booth is a little
Has the
slanted
brake
down,
length.
but Atlanta doesn't care where we are. They just said, here you go, and put us on top of the, whatever it's called, the big building above the stands.
As they
As the
are
drivers
started
are.
pacing.
But it is a tradition for me in the booth to say if the pylon is in play, and I am actually really happy to say that the pylon is not in play. I don't think since Daytona and that horrible wreck on the final lap, just seeing whatever's Fard flipping and flying,
All right.
getting max damage, I believe. It's been really good. We do have some changes to the cars, if someone wants to go over that.
I already went over it in qualifying.
that was spoken of during qualifying.
Well, they are wrecking in the back already.
That's
So that's
awesome.
a
While we're under pacing, we might as well go over the starting order. Row 1, inside is going to be Athen. On his outside, it's going to be Bubble, row 1 as well.
In row number 2, we'll have Chance in the number 29 Soda Sense truck, and to his outside, we're going to have F1 Racing Fan in the number 20 Ford Taurus, 2 Fords there, row 2, and the number 20 U.S. Air Force supporting them troops.
in row 3 we have Ford in the Ford Dodge, and to his outside we have Buck in the number 97 Procore, I believe. Yes.
We need to hurry up. They're going green this time.
Row number 5, we got Cut, the 11 JBL car. We got on his outside is going to be Flavored, and the Muscle Crow to come. Boy.
In the next row, we have My PC Fell Asleep, aka PC, and Odin in the number 3 Wrangler truck.
Then we have Anthony in the 85, then Turdy in the 23.
Following them is going to be Turdy, and going to be Axe on his outside.
And then to round out the field, in the number 13 blank unsponsored truck, we have Jason.
And here they come.
All right, good. We got this over with. We're about to go green, just in time.
Green flag, and I think we might have delayed a start. We've got wrecking before the line.
Called
The start
off
was called off, and Ford is wrecking in the back.
I believe Chance was the one who jumped the start.
Not sure why he went. Start is never off of the start is never the actual start of the race is never in the restart zone. Don't know why he had went.
Yes, green flag is called off. Is called by race control.
So we'll try it again this time. Ford got spun, so his tires are gonna be a little bit degraded.
Yeah, he lost 3% of his tires.
Not that big of a deal. They'll be able to, especially Ford, he'll be able to figure that out.
All right, take 2 at Daytona. I mean, Daytona.
And we'll, as we mentioned earlier in the stream, Goodyear flew in a softer compound tires to make this race even more interesting.
And we'll try it again.
I don't think they prayed us to have 2 restarts.
Here we go. They did it perfectly this time. Green flag.
Green flag, everybody, we're on the way from the peach state.
Bubble with a good start. He actually jumped by Athen. He's going to take the lead.
Yeah, Bubble's clear in the 48.
Yeah, right down to the turn 1.
4 wide in the back.
Look at this racing, y'all.
Oh, Black Mamba's going to be in the wall.
Oh, they put each other in the wall. Oh, here comes Chance. With help from F1 fan in the 20.
Push.
And Bubble's running away. Oh, F1's in the wall.
Now, last night there were changes. This was a pack racing setup last night with the dirty air being implemented. These guys are going to get spread out pretty quickly here.
Oh yeah, because the dirty air here is so huge.
These guys are now forced to run more than just that top lane. As we saw, the top lane was very dominant all throughout the race. Now they're going to have to start spreading out.
Or just barely in the wall. I think Athen got really into the wall.
Yeah,
Ford in the wall again.
Man,
oh, they might be backing. They save it. Oh, Turdy sacrifice.
Nope.
Saved it.
They saved that one somehow. And look at Chance, y'all. He's kind of trying to keep up with Bubble here.
Yeah, Bubble's got himself away. Athens fell back a little bit. He's in 4th. PC jumped up to 3rd.
Buck got into the wall. He's going to lose a lot of spots here midfield.
Yeah, these mid-pack guys, the mistakes they make is going to pack up the field. When they get in the wall, they stack everybody up. That's why they're still why they're still packed up back here. You see Axe, I think he just got put in the wall.
He got walled by Odin there.
Bubble with the early lead.
Anthony, second to last. He's one of the cup drivers.
But we also know Anthony. We know Anthony for being one of those guys, just to keep himself clean. He doesn't want to be in the mess that's happening right now. He wants to let these guys sort it out. Then he wants to take them off one by one, I'm assuming. We've got Turdy spinning.
No, Turdy.
Oh, and he's got tolling damage on his right rear. That will be a caution. No race back. These guys are going to have to file in the positions that they were when the caution came out. Bubble's going to be in the lead. Chance is going to be 2nd.
I'm pretty sure we have a third of the 5th of the field being cup drivers. Bubble's one of them. Ford's one of them.
Anthony.
One. Anthony's one. So pretty much a third of the field is the cup field.
And these guys just waiting to sort it out. System, Ford, and Cut, they've sorted it out. So, not sure if pits will be open or closed.
Turdy is on his lap.
So yeah, pits will be open. 6 tire sets for these guys this race.
I don't think pits will be open because we're so not that close from the start of the race.
Correct on that one. We will have to see what race control says.
I think pits only open.
No pits, GTT. Single
And
file
single file.
restarts.
Quick caution there.
Single file now restarts and starts are under race control. So leader will unless leader has a good start, it's not gonna be too big of a jump for the leader when they get down into turn 1. As they come off turn 4, they're gonna get ready for the green flag. Bubble leads them off. And we're green.
And green flag. Look at this start by Bubble. Beautiful restart there. Pulls a
Yeah,
decent
the pack does stay a little bit calm. Top 6 stay in the line.
See, PC wastes no time, goes to the bottom, trying to get by chance. PC was one of those guys.
Walking up.
Clear. We're gonna see a lot of guys.
Big hit.
Oh, we've got
Oh, and he's gonna get turned.
Jason.
He is the development driver.
Oh,
Oh, Axe gets done.
Chaos back there. What just happened there?
so there definitely won't be no pits this time since that was on the restart lap.
Oh, and Jason has crashed under caution. Man, these guys need to calm down. It's only lap 7 out of an 80-lap race. Last week, we saw some extreme tempers at the end of the race last week, where we almost saw a fight broke out, but thankfully, I broke it up. And some other people that were there helped me break that fight up. So we're good with that.
Well, if they really want to fight, just save it till Bristol.
Exactly. Let them tempers flare at Bristol, baby, because that's where the trucks are going next week.
Probably gonna be one of the most chaotic races of the season.
Yeah,
No pits, green this time.
This race was extended by 30 laps, so these guys got a little bit more time. So I would think that they would try and be safe the early laps, since this was Daytona, I think was 50, and also Auto Club. So these guys should take it a little bit more calm instead of trying to kill each other this early on in the race. Green flag.
Green flag back out in the
Well, we
air.
didn't get that good of a start that time. PC actually kept a little bit closer to him. Chance is pushing him.
And Corey, you did mention that the truck races are longer.
The inside.
The cup cars, I don't know if the races are going to be longer as well.
PC might. No, he's not clear. He doesn't
Oh,
help.
we've got Axe spinning in the back.
Looking in the back.
Hard into the inside wall. No damage.
No damage, though. Hard craft there for
Oh, and Jason hits the opening.
Oh, he comes back up.
F1 Racing Finn is spinning.
Oh,
No damage. Still green. Race control has not called a caution. These guys going to get it back going. PC takes the lead.
and Bubble
Chance.
has lost the lead.
What
Oh,
a
he sends
move
it
by
three wide.
Bubble. Goes 3 wide through the middle. Chance keeping it on the bottom.
Here comes Ford.
But Ford pushes Bubble. They're going to go.
Oh, 4 wide.
Down into turn
Look
3.
at this race, y'all.
Bubble dives it to the bottom. He's going to try that slide job method. Try and come up the track. Back PC up. What a
But
clear.
they are going to be side by side.
Yeah, I thought he was going to have to come up and block him. He had
Oh, here comes PC with
speed
a
on
big.
the bottom. PC's going to go back
Laps to
forward.
go.
I think Bubble actually tried to block him there. Now Ford fits it on the bottom. He's trying to get there.
That was crazy.
Off turn 2. What
On the
speed
top,
by
big
Bubble?
one.
Oh, and Ford's up and over. Up
Big
front,
crash.
tolling damage on the front. He's gonna have
My
caution's gonna be
God.
out. System and Anthony with damage.
Flipping in Atlanta.
Did Ford just do a weight shift?
Looked like
He
he
had
had.
a bump. I'm pretty sure. and
Yeah, it
flipped
looked like
over.
he popped
Yeah.
off the wall, then hit a bump as he popped off the wall, and then went on his side. And to talk about weight shifts, Bubble was thinking about the addition of weight shifts onto the trucks on intermediates. He was thinking about
Yeah, no,
adding.
I just looked at the replay, and that was he hit the wall, and then he fully He did a weight shift. There was no bump, and he just hit a pure weight shift.
Man, oh
We have
man,
to get him
Ford
here.
might be injured after that one, not gonna lie. He might be feeling a little bit dizzy.
Get there.
Hang on.
Bubble. Oh, and
Yeah, Dr. Halifax is really gonna have to look at, at that one.
And pits will be open. See,
Pits
pink,
are
see the
open.
pink flag? That means pits are open. So we're gonna see who's gonna come down this time.
That was one of the more craziest wrecks I've ever seen.
Now, if you come down, you sacrifice positions, and you don't want to be in that back. You can see how crazy it gets back there.
But the thing is, with the addition of 80 laps, the tire sets are really going to be important. But during practice, it was found that the older tires can make you run the inside line better.
Yes, indeed it can. And
So 7 people stayed out.
half. I've like I said, I've ran many practice laps, and you can run the bottom on older tires. Oh, I got word from Ford that he is lightheaded inside of the truck. This is not a good situation for Ford right now. So that's gonna be a story that we're gonna have to keep up with throughout the whole race, guys.
Yeah, he is just sitting on pit road. And he just said that he thinks... Yes,
It hurts.
Ford just said that his
Oh,
back hurts.
Oh no.
So,
Wondering about the performance they're gonna have for the rest of this race. Remember, he's subbing for Honey, so he's gonna have to Honey's gonna have to hope that he can still perform in the race, as Anthony's almost getting turned coming off the road.
Unfortunate there for Ford.
and probably one of the wackiest wrecks I've ever seen.
That was, Monk, I can agree with you. That was one of the most ridiculous crashes I've ever seen in a Roblox race. The way he just flipped was unnecessary from the wall. Thankfully, he didn't get hit, though, which we're thankful for that, because if he did, that would have been so much worse.
So I
And the
assume
car
GTT
did
this
rotate
time.
back on his wheels.
So I assume GCC this time. Also assuming. Oh, and Cut is spinning on the
Oh, my.
and left
More
the
drama.
game.
Under caution here.
So Cut went below the apron. I'm assuming. I don't know what happened there. Then spun on the apron, came back up, hit Chance.
Cut has to go, so,
No, Cut has to go.
yep. Unfortunate there for him, but I think he is going to get some points here. Actually, no, he's not, because it's F1 style points. Sorry.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt him. He came in only 6 points to the good.
And
Points
I'm pretty
battle.
sure we are at time here. And I just got word from Ford, the team gave him some pain meds, so he's going to try and survive the rest of this race here.
But warming up the
As we're-
tires for the last second for the green flag.
No.
Green flag is in the air.
And drivers through the grass.
System through the grass.
But the thing is, those pain meds are just over the counter.
Bubble,
Ooh,
way close to the wall. How close can you get?
Oh, they're wrecking again. Can they save it?
What
they
a
can.
save by Alton! That
Oh,
could
right,
have
here
been
comes the rest of the field on them.
Oh, Athen got to the left rear.
out of the way.
He got to the left.
How far wide?
Anthony, what a move around the outside.
Oh, the lip and top.
Clear. Anthony, what a move.
To the lead. He doesn't make it stick, though.
The bubble's fading. You're back
Bubble
in
is
third.
struggling. Jason in the wall in the back. That's going to stack up these guys back here. We've got 2 packs right now.
Hit 1 o'clock on the East Coast. That is noon Central Time. Here, just past midday on a Sunday afternoon. These guys taking a nice little Sunday drive at over 150 miles an hour. There's nothing wrong about that, isn't there, guys?
What a run by Bubble. Took it behind Chance, got some draft, and went to the outside side, drafted him.
Here's there. As there is 65 laps to go. Oh, boy!
These
Oh,
guys
bunch
are
of
all over each other.
contact.
Ford. Major contact between Ford and System.
Oh,
Oh, and Ford gets turned.
Ford is gonna
They've
save that.
Saved it.
Oh my god! Buck just had one of the biggest runs I've ever seen this entire race.
Just fighting for his life right now, trying to finish this race.
Watch these guys in the back.
Before
They're
getting
really
stuck
close.
in
This
the
energy in the mid pack is insane right now.
Oh my god. Look at Athen.
Oh yeah, these guys are full on back here.
And remember, they're picking
PC
up that draft, so they're gonna be going even faster than they would if they were up there. Axe got up.
Oh, chance.
He saves it.
Anthony moved to the bottom, trying to get it on Bubble.
Oh, Athen barely hit the wall.
Bubble gets back clear. PC pulling away with the lead right now. What? Oh, Bubble.
Bubble into the wall.
I think Bubble trying to find his way around Chance. Knows he has the speed to catch PC, but think he getting really frustrated behind Chance as Chance actually pulls a slider on him. Now he's in the wall. They're making contact.
Bad job.
How will Bubble navigate his way around Chance? Goes to the bottom this time. Chance up on the
Oh, he's gonna
top.
pull
Kenny
up?
gonna try the slider.
Look at it,
He
slip
does. What a slider! He's gonna, but Chance is gonna cross him over. No,
Not
he's
clear.
not. Clear.
Yeah, he is clear.
That's how you do
Oh,
it.
look at the back of the field. Oh my god.
These guys are all over
This
the
is looking
place
like
back here.
Talladega.
Anthony around the outside trying to get it on Jason.
Oh, Axe
30
almost gets
slides
turned
up
at
there.
the back.
4 wide almost. Anthony gets clear. Comes down side
Where's
drafts.
Anthony?
Athen gets away. Anthony, what a run.
Oh, we have a car spinning on the back.
So I want
We're gonna keep it green.
Looks like we're gonna keep it green.
No damage for him.
Oh, he's around again.
Who was
He's
it?
spinning. Audi.
He's gonna
Oh,
keep it
going
going.
through the
though.
grass.
Oh, Ford just doors Jason there.
I remember Ford was a little lightheaded, so racing probably wouldn't be the best
think it's
option
slowing
for
him
him.
down.
Oh, and he's gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
hit. He's sideways down the back stretch, keeps it locked down, and he's not gonna have any damage. He's gonna have to get it back rolling.
He does get it back one.
Now,
Jason on the wall.
Now Bubble got by Chance. Now he's gonna try and find his way to PC. PC running the bottom of the track, not the top.
All right, in this bottom though, guys, watch out for the bottom because it's
They
starting to get
closed.
weathered in now.
They closed. PC.
They're sitting inside a bubble.
Chance going back to the inside. Now Chance, don't think he really cares about catching PC right now. Looks like he just wants that second place spot.
Bubble's side drafting him.
And they're still catching PC. PC likes that bottom lane. I think he just wants to feel comfortable right now. Not really much of fast. As these guys close, I think
Bubble on the
6/10
top.
the most recent lap. What is it going to be this time? They were 0.8.
Less than 60 laps to go from Atlanta.
5/10 gain. Chance goes
Push.
bottom. PC runs
Oh,
middle.
Bubble makes
Takes
the
the
corner.
advantage. PC's going to cross over Chance. Get back to his
Bubble.
inside.
Bubble's gonna have a
Oh my
huge run.
Yeah,
God,
watch
really
Bubble.
does
Here he
make-
comes. Huge run.
Oh,
Gives
PC
it to
just put him on
Chance.
the wall.
The
Oh,
PC.
big one.
Where does Bubble go? He makes it 3
the
wide.
middle.
PC hanging on his door, not letting Bubble get away. Chance, I think, messed up the exit.
Oh.
They're gonna go 3 wide down the front straightaway. Look at this
So,
battle for the lead.
Bubble.
PC, they split him.
Bubba's gonna try and throw a slider here.
Bubble's gonna clear him. PC's gonna have the run though.
Yeah, beautiful slider there by Bubble.
Way clear.
Way clear. PC not with much of a run. He's gonna have to find his way in 3 and 4 here. You see these guys behind them are catching.
PC, they're fighting on the inside. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
push
side by
Bubble up the
side.
racetrack.
Almost in the wall. I know Bubble would have not been happy with that one. Oh, a little bit of a door by Bubble. Another door.
Oh my god.
Bubble is not. They're dooring each other. They are not happy right now.
Fantastic stuff here from Atlanta.
PC goes bottom. Willie tried the slider. He
They're
can't.
3 wide in the back. For 6th, if anyone cares. Oh!
What did he do? Bubble has lost his mind.
Oh, PC
Oh.
comes up and doors him. These guys are not happy. Bubble is coming across the track aggressively, almost blocked him. PC was in the grass.
I'm pretty sure they were both in the grass there.
Bubble had to get out the gas.
Absolute chaos here in Atlanta.
I think race control might give him a warning for this.
This is very. These guys are not. Here comes Chance. Chance took no time. Went straight to the bottom of PC. He's gonna try and challenge for the lead.
Look at System. He could try and challenge for second here.
Yeah, while these guys have been
Maybe
battling,
third.
System has slowly been reeling him in.
And Bubba's been pulling away now, but here comes PC back. Whoa! Chance hits a bump there, but he saves his truck.
Jason has been moving up.
Oh,
And-
PC's in the wall. Will he get help? No. Bubble's gonna pull away again.
That looks like about a second lead there. Look at these guys
And here
back
comes
there.
the rest of the pack.
Clear by Chance. He moves up into second. 3
Oh,
wide
PC
for
is
fourth.
split.
For third. Yeah, for fourth. Sorry.
Look at the pitters. That's
Green
30 and
in here.
Now that
Putting an
undercut,
X.
we have to talk about it. The undercut. These guys are gonna gain time as these guys stay out on the older tires. They're gonna gain time on these guys.
yeah. Look
Yeah,
at
for
this
now.
track. It is aging
Yeah.
pretty. It is aging pretty evenly across the 3 lanes.
Which is what we want here.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see the groove really starting to come in now.
Yeah, but that top line does look the darkest.
Yeah, Bubble's really running up there. He's able to make it work up there.
It affects how your truck handles. It's gonna be loose. It's gonna be tight. You
Bubble's
just-
Oh, Bubble. Maybe an issue with the car. Looks like he got turned. Looked like the car turned right. Now, the undercut will give you the advantage on time when these guys come down to pit, but you won't
Power
be.
steering.
They'll have way better tires than you.
According to Bubble, he's got power
What's an issue
steering.
with power
issues.
steering?
Power steering. Our leader.
And here comes PC. Into the pits.
Bubble trying to survive with the power steering there in his truck. Don't know how much
We're gonna
longer.
see that more and more with issues.
Look at this racing back here. Jason and Chance are really battling it out back here for fourth. Yeah.
So PC's down on pit road. They'll come around and lap him now. But that's
Bucket's
what we
been-
talk about again, the undercut. System's in second.
Monk is AFK right now in the booth.
Now these guys have spread out. So,
Look at System. Just
and
sitting in
Bubble,
the corner there.
dude, I really, Bubble is really pulling away now because that outside carries so much speed down the straightaways that these guys are not gonna be able to combat
Oh, we
it
got
in
a
the
crash.
corners.
Anthony's sideways, but he saves it.
Flavored sliding out of pit road, keeps it clean.
Look at Bubble. He's just ripping this top line here.
I think System might have gained that lap. He did gain 4 tenths that lap. System could be a challenge for the win. He's got
And
some
I'm
good.
curious to see what Bubble's tires are at right now. I'm very curious. They've got to be below 40 at this rate. 25. Ooh.
As we'll go on board with System.
So Bubble's going to pay within the next lap or two here.
Look at System on the bottom, closed up a lot.
System is there.
System really
He's
close.
inside.
He's gonna challenge him
Chance.
before pit stops.
Hitting.
Chance comes down.
We might have a good battle for lead here, guys.
Remember that undercut that those guys pulled? Axe and Turdy, remember that undercut? They are gonna gain a lot of time here.
Oh, Bubble's tight. Here's System.
Here comes System. System pushes him. Realizes, I think Bubble's coming down this time.
Athens pitting.
I think this is where most of these guys are gonna come down this time. If not now, they come down one lap later. I think System's gonna keep it out one more lap. And that's the thing you want to watch the end of this race. Can you see the future? Can you see the end of the race? What do you want to have? Do you want to have tires, or do you want to have that gap on the undercut?
Exactly. You know, to be honest, and you know, track position is very important here. So you want that. You want that track position.
I wonder if the team will be able to fix this power steering issue.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna look at that as he comes down, and System's gonna stay out again. He's really gonna stretch it.
I wonder if he pitted during the last pit stop during the yellow.
That's what I'm
Maybe he
thinking.
did. I think he was one of those guys that it came down. Cause remember, there was that caution at lap 11 that allowed those guys to come down.
Yeah, I know Ford was one of them. Yeah, so I do
Yeah, I'm
think
thinking-
these are the drivers that have stayed out.
Anthony.
Oh, Anthony, I think
Oh,
disappeared
we
off.
got issues. Trucks are sliding. Anthony's out of the race.
Oh, will that be caution? F1 racing fans sideways on the apron. What happened to Anthony? Car is
He
spawned.
jumped out of his car, apparently.
He's back rolling.
There is only 3 trucks on the lead lap right now, so if a caution were to come out, this would be very interesting here.
And
System
Anthony
is
was running in 4th.
System is staying out. Maybe maybe he wants to go to 40 and then pit, try and split the race. But I know some of these guys that pitted earlier, they're now flying. They're trying to catch as much time
Oh, yeah.
again.
F1 Racing fan is just flying back here. He's going to push PC. 201 is that's the max speed for these trucks.
Oh, and contact between Turdy and PC.
These trucks only max out at 201, so that's like 10 miles an hour slower than the Cup cars do.
System's still staying out. Ford is staying with him. And Jason.
45 laps to go. Sorry there. So this race is starting to wind down here. And Bubble has pulled like a 5-second gap from the pits, which is insane.
Oh, Bubbles got lag.
Bubbles
He's
got
in the
lag.
wall
He's in the
too.
wall.
Now that won't hurt him that much because he's been closing. You can see Bubbles setting hot laps right now on those fresh tires. That's what you want to do.
Here comes Buck.
Yep. Buck had a lag issue, so he scraped the wall just a little bit though.
Got a little bit of a battle back here between 3 cars. Flavored, F1 Racing Fan, and Turdy and F. Oh, Flavored gets turned. He saves it. Oh, never mind. He's still sliding. Can he get it rolling again?
No
Locks
damage,
it down. No damage, and he's gonna get it rolling again. Think a bad push on F1 Racing Fan's part. So
Someone is pitting, but I don't know who it is. I believe it's our leader.
Pineapple
no, our leader
Order
is still out on track. The top three are still out on track. I think they're gonna try and hit 40 or later.
Our car in third place is gonna come in this time.
Jason's coming down. He's gonna undercut these top 2.
So that's our development driver for Hendrick for
I think he
D1.
did just speed on pit road.
If he sped on pit road, that will be a drive-through. We'll wait on race control.
We're gonna have to wait on race control for that.
Now, not sure if Ford has been gaining. I think he has been, but System and Ford are staying out the longest out of anybody here you see on the ticker. Only the top 2 on the lead lap right now. As when they come around to lap, and Ford's gonna come down. So System has reached lap 40. I'm just not sure on when his lap when they have decided to come down.
Oh, we got trouble.
Oh, Turdy with front end damage. And that will be the caution. So System.
And I believe, yeah, he's out. Turdy is out.
Turdy DNF.
Turdy will be out of this race. And that System can't be happier to see that caution come out.
This is going to shake up strategy a lot here.
So System staying out actually got a caution, and I'm pretty sure he was close coming down. He stayed out very long on those tires. See F1 sliding in the back. I don't know. Pits will definitely open. I don't know what we see down. I don't know what we see on pit road this time.
Okay, so from Bubble, he was saying that the top is very slick into turn 1.
Yeah, I was about to mention that here.
Yeah, you can see the patches. It's really dark up there. Not really dark, but you can see.
They're starting to get there.
Starting to get there. Yes, indeed. Waiting on the call for pits to be open as Jason's getting turned in the back. Now those guys who had just pitted Ford, Jason and those guys, they might not have to pit this time.
But if I were them, I would probably pit just for the. So you're even with the field here.
Yeah, but you saw guys like Axe and Turdy out, but Axe is still in this race. He pitted on lap 27. That's a long. They had a lot of laps on those tires, so I would like to see what Axe chooses this time. I would like to see what Axe chooses when these pits open.
Yeah, we're just at halfway.
Pits will be open. What will be the decisions? Now, System can come down and probably keep the lead, since most of these guys are going to get their laps back.
Pits are open this time. Let's see who comes in and who stays out here.
Yeah, so Ford returns to his spot in P2. And pits are open. I wonder how Ford's pain is doing since he could only get over-the-counter painkillers.
Ford is just trying to survive it like Alex Bowman did at
System
Texas.
comes down. Everybody's looking to come down. Oh, and System gets turned! Oh, and System's not going to like that. Anthony, Jason, and Axe stayed out.
Bubble lagged in the pit entry. That's spectacular.
So System got it back rolling. He lost some positions on pit road because of it, but he won't be killed coming out of pit road, hopefully. And the race off pit road. Bubble and System are the last people to pit.
Man, System got up there.
I wonder if the power steering caused him to lag.
I'm wondering the same thing.
Oh, it's gonna be packed off of pit road. Bubble gets off. System's off. Good stop for them.
System's gonna get back into it.
Even with being wrecked coming onto pit road, he was still gonna take second off.
Wrecked off pit road because of the transition. The flavor's around back there.
Got somebody stopped on the apron. That's Anthony. Oh, and F1's spinning in the back. Buck is just coming off the road, and I believe it's gonna be Axe that's gonna start us on the. It's gonna restart us.
Axe and Jason stayed out there on that caution.
Watch that development driver. He just pitted before this caution, so he's got fresh tires.
Oh yeah, but how much though? Is the question.
That is the question. I mean, he didn't pit that.
Yeah, Bubble. Yeah, Jason is teammates with.
Yeah, he didn't pit too
Jason.
early. Now, Axe, I actually am surprised that stayed out because he pitted way earlier than most of these guys. He pitted on lap 27, so his tires have to be shot by now.
So Ford has just probably put himself in a big issue. He literally just said that his pit crew is fired. He hit the wall, he flipped over,
Awesome.
Now he's firing his pit crew. He's doing everything here at Atlanta.
That is so awesome. As it is green this time, only 2 people have DNF'd. It's Hurdy, and then One had to go early. I can't remember who it was. But anyway, we're down to a 13 truck field here.
Here it comes down to the green.
And time to see chaos happen. As we're back underway.
Oh, and system gets turned off the restart. They are not happy. That has got to be disappointing.
You love to see it.
The commentator curse strikes again.
Yes, it does. It will always.
Oh, and Chance gets spun off the
Oh,
wall.
here comes Bubble. No damage. Oh, Bubble to the lead.
What a move by Bubble. Goes to the bottom of the track. Will he pull the slider? Oh, he's getting way clear.
Oh, but they're hitting the wall at the back.
Oh, and Buck is getting in the wall.
Saved it.
Look at Odin with a huge run. He's going to go on the
Here comes
outside.
Axe and Anthony.
Oh, he tried to make a move.
Anthony was in last early in this race. Oh, here comes Axe.
Yeah, I watched Anthony in the practice session. He was really consistent. Bubble throwing him. Bubble is not making friends today. And in the lower
Bubble's
series,
making a lot of enemies. Oh, he's
a place
Look
where
at
a place where you want people to be at least inspired by you. He's over here doing the lower
race-
series guys.
the race before Bristol, making as much enemies as he can.
Yeah, Bristol's not where you want to have it happen. But you know he's.
Look at Bubble here. Oh, Axe gonna nearly door him.
Close.
Really close there off of 2. A little too close for comfort, I'd say.
Saw Buck in the wall in the back.
Oh, Bubble's in the wall a little bit.
He's gonna arc it down, trying to find any time.
I'm moving around.
Oh, and he spins off a wall clip. He saves
He does a
it.
little 360 save it.
Now, not sure how Bubble
Not
wants
clear.
to catch up, but I'm assuming he wants to get back to the lead. I'm not sure if he's gonna start doing people to get by them.
Might slow up on Buck. Yes, he is.
Oh, and Buck got in the wall.
A bunch of drivers hitting the outside wall off of turn 2.
Starting to rubber in more. It's starting to get slick here in 3 and 4.
What a send by Ford. He's gonna keep it off
Huge
the
send
wall.
there.
Oh, Bubble's on the wall. And he gets hit by
Oh,
PC. It's the
PC.
driver.
Remember, PC and Bubble did not have fun with each other when they were battling for the lead. Look at Chance.
Look at
I wonder if the
Jason.
inside is going to get more slicker.
Anthony is in the lead. One of the most consistent guys.
Bubble with. Oh, he just wrecked me.
Oh, and PC's got rear damage.
Yellow is out.
Bubble's turning.
And now Bubbles turning Athen.
Is PC out?
What's the big one?
Now,
Absolutely.
Bubble is making
Has a
a
turn.
lot of Bubble is making a lot of enemies right now.
He lagged.
So I'm assuming PC's on his last car now, and PC is not gonna be happy with Bubble.
Man, question is, will pits be open here?
Oh, and System and Ford are spinning. Will pits be open? Pits are open. I'm assuming Axe comes down this time. That's one of the guys. Oh, and Anthony and Axe are making contact on pit road. Oh, and Axe just turns him.
Oh,
What are we
what's getting
doing?
turned? Oh, it's the pits.
These guys are not happy.
No, you're not gonna lie.
I think they might keep pits. Yeah, oh no, pits got closed. Pits are closed.
Pits are closed.
Oh, and Chance still comes down. So he will have to take a penalty. Athen just got hit.
Man, I think everyone needs to be I'm not gonna lie. I think everyone needs to have some surgery after this one.
I think
So
Bubble
Chance just drives through pits.
Bubble has started a domino effect. He wrecked multiple people, and now he's got everybody else wrecking. He's got people wrecking each other now. He's got A lot of feuds going on track right now.
This is too much chaos. We're at a freaking Atlanta.
These guys just sort it out and wait for next week at Bristol. Have all the cautions you want there.
Well, just a reminder, this is the extra 30 laps that Bubble added right before this race. So,
Yep. It's our open this time.
All right, they sorted it out. Let's try again. Anthony comes down. Axe and Jason
Anthony.
stay out. Oh, and Bubble!
is speeding. Bubble is still lagging. Bubble is the best driver I've ever seen.
Axe, Jason, Buck, Flavored, Odin, System, and PC stayed out. And Bubble's driving backwards, coming down to pits. He's about to hit people. That was close. Now, this is somebody who would be lagging. I'm not sure if Bubble ever got pit limiter, so he's going to have to... Yeah, he's not going to be able to pit this time. Now, depending on how dangerous Bubble is right now, it will determine if he is allowed to continue.
I don't know where he's going. Oh, he's pitting.
Man,
He might.
Oh, and he almost missed it. He might have sped there.
I think he did. He was like 40 over.
Yeah, these. All right, Anthony catches up. Last couple of guys are on the lineup now. All right, Bubble's gonna be driving from. We're gonna at least try to drive from last to first, and I really am not too happy with that.
still.
Not sure how Bubble's gonna be able to navigate around all these cars with that lag.
So I'm now hearing word that Dr. Halifax is now calling Bubble to the mental health facility back at Halifax Hospital after the race.
Oh boy.
F1 Racing fan got turned.
Green this
So-
time.
And I'm thinking, yeah, so Axe stayed out again. Wondering if he's saving now those tire sets for the end of this race. Remember, race has to finish under green, so we will have as many cautions as we need to at the end of this race. Or, sorry, as many overtimes as we need to finish under green.
Arca rule and Bubble Studios Division 2. This could go. This is a crazy rule, and it's awesome.
And here we go. Back green, green flag. Restart is underway. And I think Bubble may have jumped the restart. Because it looked like he was already to PC's outside before the green had dropped.
So the field rips through 1 and 2. Odin
Oh,
gets thumbs
Odin!
up.
May have was something probably wrong
He's
with
in
the
the
right
wrong
front.
side.
Oh, they're 4 wide at the back. Oh my god, Bubble almost got turned by PC. That would have been the ultimate revenge.
Now I know PC's not too happy with Bubble. He costed him a reset.
Ooh,
Oh, and
Odin's
Odin and Bubble make
More
contact.
contact.
Battle for the lead. Axe and Jason dooring each other, I think.
Here comes Buck. Oh, whoa.
Look at this battle for the lead. Don't
Here
miss
comes
it.
Ford. Oh, down the inside.
Forward. Those painkillers seem to be working for now.
For now.
What a
Oh,
run for
Athens in the
Ford.
wall.
Oh,
Oh,
getting
we-
turned.
PC gets turned again. 4 wide for the lead. Ford around the outside.
What is this?
System,
Guys, wait,
sorry,
careful.
flavored.
Oh, sorry.
Ford to the lead cleared. What a move by Ford.
That
Oh,
was
got it.
insane. Boy. What a save by Axe. That was insane there. Axe nearly just died.
Jason up to second. That's the development driver, and System just hits a wall clip. He's spinning. He's got rear end damage, and that might be it for System. I don't know if that was. Don't know if that was his. I don't know if he has a reset left.
Oh, what's going on here? F1 Racing fan in Athens.
Oh, and they're making a lot of contact. Guys spinning below the apron. Don't think pits will be open this caution.
After what happened last night in the IndyCar race.
And I think System is out. One of the guys who had speed to challenge for the win is out.
Athens is drifting into turn 1.
That's down to a 12 truck field here.
Started with 15.
Yep.
Look at Athens.
I think Athens trying to find.
In the middle of turn. Look at him.
I think Athens trying to find his way into his spot. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah. So not sure if pits will be open this caution. Waiting on race control's call. And the pits will be open. All right, who comes down and who doesn't?
In my opinion, I think we should just go green and let him race.
See that top lane? It's really grooved in. Really, the groove is really in there. Ford stays out. Jason
And the bottom's getting levered up.
Axe, PC, and F1 all come down. They're looking for those fresh tires. Just wondering how many sets they have left.
I have no clue. They're down to like maybe 3 or 2. I have no idea.
Let's hope we can get. So we are going to look for an update on Ford.
Think these guys will be able to go green? No. Not this time.
So we do have an update on
F1
Ford's pain, and he just said yes. So I don't think the painkillers are working that well.
At least he's responsive.
I don't think. Yeah, we are probably going to go green next time.
Yeah, next time these guys aren't gonna be able to catch up in time. So that means we'll be restarting with on lap 60. We'll be restarting with 21 to go.
Yep. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Come on now. Can we stop acting like we're dumb? Okay, we're pushing on caution. Ford still feels hurt. Green this time.
Oh, and they're wrecking. How did we manage? Bubbles turning back around, and those, the tires are just being degraded right now. PC spun again by Bubble. He has got to be frustrated. Oh, and they're wrecking again. Not sure if we'll still be going green this time. Oh, and Odin's being wrecked again.
Man, not gonna lie, I think everyone needs to be diagnosed with brain dumbness after this race ends. I hate to say it, but it's absolutely embarrassing.
We will be going green. Green flag. Restart is on the way, and Axe gets turned off the restart. And he's come back up the track. Almost kills PC. Odin did not get the catch up, so he's going to have to work his way back up there. Ford around the outside. Contact between Bubble and PC. PC put Bubble in the wall.
Look at this run. Flavored and Chance are building up. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, Athens just nearly had a fatal accident.
Ford pulling away with this lead. Jason's in the wall. They're going to split Jason. They're going to have to get around him. Chance.
Man, watching the injured.
Oh, and Chance gave a bad push to Flavored. Flavored pushed Anthony below the apron.
In the wall. We're good. Oh no, we're not.
Oh, and
Oh, no,
Jason's getting turned. He's spinning down the backstretch sideways. Can he lock it down? Still trying to get it. Still trying to get it corrected here. And he does.
No caution. We're gonna keep it green, as it is less than 20 laps to go from Atlanta. 19 to go right now.
Chance and Flavored pushing. Now we've seen Chance all over the place. He's been in the back. He's went to the back, but he's got himself right back up there again.
Ford, injured currently, has nearly a 1.5 second lead.
Yeah, he was lightheaded. He was lightheaded like 20 laps ago. Now he's up there in the lead.
He must be feeling good now.
Trying to bring Honey back into the chase. Honey did not show up last week. Ford trying to put him back into the chase.
Which that would be awesome to see here.
Now Flavor's gonna try and challenge Ford. He gained a little bit that time. 4 100s. See Flavored running the bottom. Now I was seeing that bottom work for Flavored when it came. System when it worked when it came down to Bubble and him. Bubble running the outside, System on the bottom. He seemed to gain a lot. So let's see what it is this time.
Yeah, Bubble got into the wall a little bit on the backstretch.
He's in the wall now.
In the wall again.
Turn 3 and 4. Trying to cross over Buck. Oh, and he hits PC!
Oh, here you come.
Oh, and PC is not happy. PC is not happy. You could tell. Tried to come back across the track and hit, turn him. PC full sends Bubble. We've got to watch this. This could get serious.
Yeah, fine, actually.
I think Ford's still pulling away with the lead. These guys, this energy back here is high.
Oh my gosh, look at PC. Just absolutely dives it into the corner there.
Bubble in the wall.
Bubble's running for his life right now.
PC is pushing F1. He's trying to find any way to get back to Bubble. Also trying to, because you saw him when he came back across the track trying to save the car. He also went for Bubble, and F1 drives it into Bubble. Bubble's getting a lot of his own medicine right now.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And he turns F1! He right hooks him! Oh, wait, and Odin gets collected! And Bubble and PC are spinning. That's a 4-car wreck, and PC's out! Odin is also damaged. And Bubble got away scot-free. No damage on that car.
Yeah. PC just went head-on into a non-safe for burial wall. I hope he's okay.
PC's gonna be hurt after this race. In points and physically and mentally.
I hope PC's okay, because that was a really
Now,
hard hit
race
there.
control has to decide on what they want to do with the 48 car.
Suspend. I would honestly suspend Bubble.
Race control, yeah, for the 48 has been all over the place right now. Has been wrecking people, and just been he's been making so many enemies. See F1 pulling up beside him. This is not gonna be nice between these two.
Man, PC's still sitting there in 3 and 4. I hope he's okay.
Now these guys are hitting each other on their pacing. PC will be out, and I know they've got to be disappointed. They were really fast at the early part of this race. Now they're gonna have to suffer a DNF.
Because he went head-on into a non-safer barrier wall, so that is a huge crash there for PC.
Now pits will be open and then when we go green, I just don't know how these guys are gonna race around Bubble. Saw F1 racing, and he drove it in down into turn 1 and drove him up the track into the wall. So these guys are gonna get creative.
Well, I wonder if Bubble's new car's smell is hurting him.
It might be. Yes,
because he is.
Oh, he's disorientated.
Bubble, you're not disoriented. You're not disoriented. No.
Steering it. Oh no.
Oh yeah, power steer. Bubble, you're going to a mental health facility after this race.
Yeah, I don't think power steering turns right or turns dead left and just right hook somebody. Oh no.
Bubble,
Yeah,
I don't think it's very
Oh, and he's
convenient
down
that you're
into the
looking
grass.
right when you're near PC.
It's in the grass. All right, who comes down? Let's see. Pretty much the whole field
Bubble
except
is
for
vacuuming
Buck
himself.
and Odin. Buck and Odin stay out. Axe finally comes down. I think he's picked the right moment to come down. He's gonna have some fresh tires, and he's gonna be starting pretty high in the field. Remember, I think he last pitted on lap. Oh no, he pitted last caution. I don't know what I was thinking of. I think he pitted last caution.
I think we need to get the driver of the 48 and
If Axe
I think we need to call him.
If Axe hadn't pit last caution, then his last pit was lap 27.
Man, just
Because that is probably one of the worst driving
Five,
I've ever seen.
4 wide coming off pits. Who's gonna get it? It's gonna
that's
be
amazing.
Athen, I think.
Information.
Athen,
Ford is
Anthony,
hard.
Flavored, and Chance.
This time. There's just drama all over the place with Ford Bubble.
So Buck
look
and
who's bumper
Odin,
to bumper.
Buck and Odin stayed out.
On the last pit stop,
Language.
Ford said he fired his pit crew. What did he fire this time?
So Buck and
Yeah, I wonder
Odin,
where Ford got his pit crew.
Buck and Odin are gonna have the lead here. GCT.
We're gonna go green with 11 laps to go, and I hate to say it. Oh, Granny, that's
Okay, so breaking news. Ford got his grandma to help on pit road, and he fired his grandma.
This is some very crazy stuff down here on pit road. And I don't think we're done crashing, y'all.
And I don't think Bubba's done wrecking people.
Nope.
So Bubbles actually below the apron right now. He's going for the wall. He's now in the wall. In the inside wall.
Bubbles.
Buck will lead us to the green. Odin right behind him. Axe in third. Ford in fourth. Athen back in fifth. Anthony sixth. Flavor, Chance, Jason,
So-
F1 Racing, and Bubble rounds
So one of
out
our
the last
fans
car.
just said, Atlanta's getting the super speedway reconfiguration 7 years early due to the disaster class of this race. I think Bubba just jumped the restart again.
Green flag. Buck leads us. They're tight down. They're tight on each other down to turn one. Now they spread out a little bit.
Bubba's about to wreck the development.
Just saying that.
F1 almost just turned Bubba into turn one.
Oh, F1 hit Jason. Jason's gonna hit Bubble. Bubble's gonna be in the wall. Got squeezed into the wall.
Oh.
That's the medicine you get when you race like that. Now he's gonna have to. Now what does Bubble do back?
Buck's still hanging on to the lead here.
Axe with those fresh
Oh,
tires.
Came up.
Remember, Axe just came down for fresh tires. He's gonna challenge on the inside. Oh, Axe hits a bump. He's slides a little bit. Gonna try and come with the side drive. Buck, keep him with him down in turn one.
Man,
Time to go.
down bad. Here he is, being crazy.
Oh, it's in the wall. What is going on?
I have no clue.
Buck still with the lead. Axe trying to challenge on the bottom. I think he might want to wait a little bit later into this run to try and get to him. As I stand
He's already there, he's
corrected, what a turn by Axe.
Oh,
Oh boy. Bubble nearly just, no, that was, F1 nearly just got killed there. It is 9 laps to go and we're down to 11 trucks.
Oh, Ford in the wall hard.
Bubble and F1 side by side. Oh, Bubble got really tight.
Now, how do these two race each other? They could be the cause of this next caution. Axe shoots to the bottom, trying to get to his inside. Yes, he does. At his corner. Buck is able to just... so good in 3 and 4. He cleared him.
He's on those older tires. I'm
Yeah,
very
he's-
surprised that he's keeping up.
On the older tires, making Axe get that... He's making Axe get that prize. Fight for it. And he's not even running the top, he's running the middle. Oh, and Athens sideways. He's spinning back. He's sideways on the
There's
backstretch.
gonna be damage.
Keeps it off the
No.
wall. That could have been the caution right there. And he's still spinning. And he's got it collected. He's going to get it back rolling. Axe trying to clear the slider. Yes, he does. He's in the lead.
Can you just hold on for 7 more laps?
They're blocking down the front straightaway. Where does Buck go down into turn 1? He stays top. Axe goes bottom.
And Ford get there.
Oh yeah, you're all right.
Ford is on the way, and he was one of the guys who pitted. He has time to get there.
Flavors on the wall.
One of the injured drivers here. Just trying to survive.
Buck around the outside. They're going to be even. Axe trying to pull
Side by
another
side.
slider. What a slider! Buck is going to cross him over, and Axe got on the wall.
This is fantastic racing here from Atlanta.
Look at Ford. He's closing. Buck got back out in the
This
lead.
is gonna be another classic Atlanta finish.
They're going to play cat and mouse.
Close to the wall.
I'm telling you, this is going to be one of those classic Atlanta
Oh,
finishes.
Axe hit the opening on the entry. How
This
good
might be
he's
one of
able
the
to
classic Atlanta finishes.
look at how good he's able to wrap the bottom. He clears him.
Here comes Buck.
Buck goes
Buck
to the outside. Axe chooses the inside again. Buck lowers it, runs like high and middle. And Axe. Here comes the run. Does Axe
Have a
block
big
it?
run.
Does Axe block it? What does he choose to do? Buck wants
Stays
that
in line.
outside. Buck wants that outside. He doesn't care if Axe blocks it. He just wants the outside. You saw how he was willingly able to push Axe.
Off of 4. Bucket's going to get a huge one off the corner. Look at that run. He's
Right, here it
generating.
is.
4 to
And
go.
Axe doesn't care.
Right side.
He will allow Buck to get to the outside. He just wants the inside. These guys are being respectful with each other, letting each other have what they want. Because they know that they run 2 different lines, and they're faster with 2 different lines.
He's not clear.
He's going to side draft him.
Oh.
Doored him a little bit. Axe shoots to the bottom again. Will he pull another slider? He's able to wrap the bottom really well. He can't get there this time. Oh, they make contact off 4. Axe trying to side draft. Buck stays clear. Ford is not catching. I don't think he's out of it. Buck clear by a lot.
With
He
the
just has
big
to
one.
hold on to this.
Here comes Axe on the bottom. Buck is gonna have another big run. And he is pulling side by side down the back between Ford and Jason. Contact. Coming to 2 to go.
Man, I think Buck might have this in the back, but I don't know.
Wait, maybe that caution. Remember, they have to hit the checkered. If they do not hit the checkered, caution still comes out. We will re-rack and try again.
A lot of
Here we go.
contact between this big pack for 3rd. Ford just hit a big block.
This
but he
could be
missed
the
it.
caution. Watch these guys in the back. Anthony shoots
is
to the
shooting
bottom. 4 wide.
Wide.
I was thinking it work.
It's not going to work. Ford gets sideways. He's getting turned.
Oh, this is gonna be a big wreck.
Chances spinning Ford. Oh, collects Jason.
Jason's gonna have a big hit. No caution.
No caution. There's no damage. Here they come around to the white flag. Buck's going to take the white flag. Remember, he has to hit the checker. They can stop a caution. White flag.
Flag is out. Let's see what happens here.
One of the guys that we did not see winning this race, I honestly made it into the race with a good qualifying lap. He was very silent all race.
Catching.
Axe is trying to catch. Axe is going to give it one last send down into turn 3, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Buck's just got to hold on.
Buck is gonna win this race.
Out of nowhere, Buck comes off turn 4, and he's going to come down to the checkered flag. He's going to win in Atlanta. Axe is going to come in second.
What a race. That was really
Anthony
good there.
takes 3rd. Flavor's going to be 4th. Bubble rounds out top 5. Jason 6th. Ford 7th. Odin wrecked down the back straightaway. Chance is 8th. Athens is 9th.
What a finish.
And Odin, I think if he gets it going, he'll finish 10th. So 10 cars again did finish this race. 10 cars, and all those 10 cars will come home with points today. So far, 3 different runners in the first 3 races.
Once again, Bubble has been called to the hauler after the race and will instantly go to the mental facility at Halifax Hospital.
Definitely be speaking to Bubble after this race.
Because that was probably one of the worst drives I've ever seen in my life.
And as everybody gets settled, Buck doing his burnout, and we'll try and get him up here for an interview. See Jason trying to congratulate him. See if we can get Buck up here.
And PC, I'm hearing news PC is being transported to the Halifax Hospital right now.
After that crazy hit he took there, one of the hardest hits we've ever seen.
See if Buck's up here. Buck, do you got us?
Yep.
Wow, I mean, yeah, you had a lot of late race pace. I mean, you qualified decent mid pack, and you were very, you kept your car clean all race. I don't think you crashed. Don't think you have any tolling damage all race. I don't even think you used a reset. Run me through.
Oh yeah, I used a reset.
Okay. Well, run me through your race.
On the start of the race.
Bro, run me through your race. How did you manage to get up here so late?
I don't know, man. My strategy was to use I wanted to take tires late on the race to have that advantage late on, but a caution came out when I came to the pits about 20 laps to go, and I took that advantage on the tire wear, and it ended up working. I held off Axe. I knew I was good on the top, so I only wanted the top. I didn't really want to run it on the low side. I knew the low side was going to be killer for me, so yeah.
Yeah, we saw that. Well, what does it say for you next week? Next week's Bristol. How are you guys going to go into Bristol? Do you think you guys are going to have another winning car like you did today?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm decent at Bristol, but we'll see.
All right, well, good job, Buck, today, and we'll hope to see you next week doing even better.
Yeah.
All right, as we think Anthony doesn't have a mic. We need to see if we can speak with Bubble. Beast, if you want to interview him. He doesn't.
All right.
I don't think he wants to come up. All right, see if we can speak with PC then. Beast, PC is up here if you are ready to start.
All right. Hello, PC. It's me and Corey in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Such an unfortunate break there for you, and we're hoping that you're okay after that hellacious crash. What happened there?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of was getting wrecked by Bubble, a good majority of the race. I mean, we had a good battle earlier on in the race. I like the clean battle we had, even though I walled you a couple times on accident, but which I will apologize for that. But what I did, is my mic cutting up? Anyway,
No.
as I was saying, what I didn't like is that he just kept on dumping me, and some of those were kind of accidental, but some of those were kind of just flat out, which I didn't appreciate. So, I'm gonna have to have a word of Bubble after this one. I might have to go to the hospital myself. Don't bring security. No security allowed. But, yeah, it's a tough break for us. We didn't get any points today. Hopefully we'll just have a good run at Bristol next week and just keep it chin up,
Oh, yeah.
Now, I do have one thing to ask before you step down. What does it say for next week? I know you and Bubble have had your controversy all race. You guys were door banging each other the entire race, wrecking each other. What does it say for next week? How are you going to treat him next week at Bristol?
Well, if he shows up next week, I'm going to give him a receipt for what he did at this week. I'm going to give him a receipt for sure.
Oh, boy.
But whenever he decides to show up again, because, he's a part-time driver. But you know, I'll if it shows up, I'll definitely give him a receipt for whatever truck it shows up to. So yeah. Anyway, is that all? Can I leave now?
Yeah, I think you are good to leave.
I mean the burger right now. So.
All right, well, you enjoy your burger. That is driver to 75 PC, and maybe we'll have one more. Maybe Athen. Speak with him. Athen, this is up
Hi.
in the Athens in the booth.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He takes the lead.
Gotcha.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, so you qualified on pole, man. You were I think you were mid pack most of the race. Just run me through your entire race. How did everything happen?
Well, at the start of the race, I just didn't get off to the greatest start. I definitely felt like I was better, like, not short run, excuse me. I felt like I was better on, like, those longer runs when, like, the tires were starting to wear. Like, I would, like, be able to make moves on people. But just a lot of cautions, got caught up in a mess with Ford, which I'm still scratching my head over. Brought the truck home in one piece. Wish I could have gotten a way better finishing position. But yeah.
Yeah, obviously not what you were hoping for qualifying on pole. If you do show up next week, what are you looking for next week?
I don't know. I'm hoping for a little bit of a cleaner race.
Excuses.
Huh?
Alright, well.
I'm just hoping for a little bit less of kind of a mess. Hopefully, well, the trucks isn't really my series. I'm just subbing in for Henry.
Alright, well, we hope you do better and then next races to come. That is Athens, the number 1.
Yep.
And for our final interview, it's going to be Axe, our second place finisher.
Tim, what was that?
All right, Axe, do you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Dim, you go ahead.
Okay, Axe. Starting midfield this race, trouble early on, getting
Actually,
involved
back
with
in.
some people, some damage, and then rebounding throughout the race, a little bit of troubles here and there, up and down all race, but ending the day with a solid P2 finish in your first race back from the suspension for behavioral orders.
Mhm.
What do you think? How was today like for you?
I don't know, man. It was up and down. I was at the back the whole race because I had lag issues, but then on my rhythm, I just went up the field, And then when an intimidated bubble there, he just wrecked himself there. P1.
What was the decision there late in the race? You stayed out to not take tires, worked your way up through the whole field. What was that decision?
Yeah. A friend of mine told me actually to pit with 14 to go, actually, and then pitted me. Yeah. I drove my.
What a good crew chief.
But the other car that stayed out, he gave me real trouble.
Yeah.
Those old tires.
That 97 was playing really good defense at the end on old tires. You didn't have enough for him. Take me through what you could have done better to maybe pass him and get that win.
I don't know. Maybe if I just drove that Highland with 3 to go, maybe I would have got momentum, got to his back bumper, and at least get to his inside. Because I was those last few laps, I was rolling that inside very well.
Yeah, you were ripping inside of 1 and 2 really well, but 3 and 4 looked like the weak spot. That's where he was getting you. So
yeah.
Overall, a good race though for number 22. Yeah, for the number 22 car of Axe. So good luck next race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week, Bristol.
Yep.
Well, that is the 22 of Axe, second place finisher. And that is all for Atlanta today. 80 laps was a lot, but Buck ended up coming out as our winner. So far, 3 different winners in the first 3 races. Tune in next week at Bubble Sports Network at Bristol. Should be crazy.